because we work in critical care setups, as in the emergencies or the CCUs, there is a very, there's an exclusive definition for vulnerable patients. But when we talk about critical care setups, every patient that is coming in is vulnerable. So how we communicate with that patient also becomes very important. Sometimes consents become very difficult to obtain. So we are in Okay. So sometimes what happens is, when we are asking for consent, the patient is unable to sign. Okay. We do have the option of the patient's relative signing, but the best person to sign on that document is the next of kin, which means if there is a father, the son or the spouse is the best person to sign, right? Or even better is the patient himself can sign if the patient is able to talk, right? One thing about the OT presentation I was wondering is how, if a patient complicates during a surgery, how you communicate that with the patient. So that also becomes very, very important. Okay, so another thing is the first team presented, they talked about bands. One thing I'll clear up, the bands that we put on the wrists of patients is only when we manage disasters. The color-coded bands are only for disasters. It's not for every patient that comes into the hospital. Okay, those color-coded bands are very specific purposes. When you have a mass casualty incident, is suppose say a bus is falling somewhere and you are expecting 30 patients. The hospital has gotten a call that we are expecting 30 patients, right? So our resources do not allow us to take 30 patients. We can take maybe 15, maybe 12. Okay, so when you exceed or when you overwhelm the resources, when the number of patients coming in overwhelm our resources, it's called a mass casualty incident. Okay, so in that case we use this band system because we don't have time to actually check vitals of every patient. Okay.
Participating in this thing, and as Sir has said, implied consent, that is what is the meaning. Like this year the topic is engage patient in patient safety. So always communicate, involve patient in every care. Okay, so that is the main thing. Explain before doing anything. So that will save patient, that will save you.
Thank you.